the morning, got the world on my mind. Bills keep stacking and I'm falling behind. Traffic jams and deadlines, they still in my groove. Oh, this hustle's got me singing the blues. But hey, we all got a story to tell. Every little struggle, it rings a bell. From the grind to the size, we've all been there. So let's put it in the air, yeah, let's declare. Watch your title, baby, let it flow. From the 9 to 5 to the folks who move slow. Watch your title, shout it nice and loud. We're turning the stress into a jazzy sound. Gossip at the water cooler, same old scene. Chasing validation on the glowing screen. Why's my coffee always cold? My Wi-Fi's down. I'm a city so lost in this weary town. But hey, we've got a reason to laugh. Life's just a crazy, unpredictable path. From the grind to the size, we've all been there. So let's put it in the air, yeah, let's declare. Watch your titles, baby, let it flow. From the nosy neighbors to the overpriced shows. Watch your titles, shout it nice and loud. We're flipping frustrations, jazzing up the crowd. People cutting lines, rent that's too high. Broken AC on a humid July. Unanswered texts, those awkward replies. Oh baby, it's a world full of sighs. So let's groove through the madness, sway with the pain. Find the rhythm in the chaos, let's dance in the rain. Watch out your breath, go ahead, confess. We're turning tired moments into jazzy finesse. Finesse, finesse.
So that's a few weeks ago on my other account. I got 250,000 followers on my other account, but it got banned. This fucking lady comment on my shit say, go back to China. Bitch, I born in fucking San Jose, California. I am American, an Asian American. What the fuck do I go to China for, huh? That ain't even my country, bitch. I ain't even Chinese. Why the fuck do I have to go to China? Well, if you tell me to go back, bitch, tell me to go back to fucking California. I'm in Louisiana now, you hear me? Shit, I work in fucking 70 hours per week. Bitch, do you know how much I pay taxes for that shit? Most of y'all American ass stay the fuck at home and got the EBT and a fucking unemployment on some welfare shit, and y'all tell me to go back to my fucking country. Who gonna pay the taxes and give y'all the money to spend on them?
Welcome to What You Tired Of. Happy Sunday. Oh, friend, I like them glasses, girl. I like that. Damn, them is cute.
Thank you.
Them is real cute. But as I said, welcome to our show, guys. Welcome to our channel of What You Tired Of. It's where we keep it real. It's where we talk about things. Sometimes people like it, sometimes people don't, but we keep it real talk, real tired. So Once again, thank you for joining our channel. We'd like to thank all of our subscribers. We have quite a few subscribers, so we are very appreciative to all of you guys who sit and watch our show. So we thank you each and every week. We sorry that we missed y'all last week. I was in Alabama on the trail ride, but we definitely missed our time with you guys. But I hope everybody had a great week from last week and this current week. So once again, welcome to our channel. And remember, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. If you would like to make a donation, we do have Cash App at What You're Tired Of, or PayPal at What You're Tired Of at gmail.com. But once again, we are on all social media sites. So find us on a channel near you at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central. As you guys know, we always follow the copyright disclaimer, so y'all can read that for yourself. And y'all know we always follow the rules. And I'm sorry, I'm a little sidetracked, but I apologize. Oh, Alonda, I gotta let her in. I see her. Hey, Londa. Wait a minute, I thought I let her in. Hey, Londa.
There she is.
Is she talking?
I
don't think so. No.
I can't tell.
But once again, as like we said, guys, this is our copyright disclaimer. You guys can read that for yourself. And we are getting ready to shout out our sponsors. So remember, guys, our sponsors. If you would like to be a sponsor, definitely reach out to myself or Thundercat. We just need your information. We will let you know what is required to be a sponsor, and we will put your information, your business, your organization. We will shine. We will. I don't even know the word I'm trying to use right now. We will make sure that we highlight and spotlight your business or your organization. So for that to be said, we like to start off with our Ground Star Fitness. Remember, if you guys would like to get in a 90-day fitness program, we have our Ground Star Fitness. They are on all social media. You can reach out to them and they'll be able to assist you with your fitness needs. The Real Estate Gang. If you guys are looking for properties in all 50 states, they can assist with fix and flips, or they can assist with purchasing as well. So hit them up. Once again, on all social media sites. Let's see here. Let me see if I can find a link for you to my TPS family. Let me see if I can get y'all the link. Give me 1 second. I'm saying a lot of today. That's really annoying. What's happening? What's really going on? I mean, because I guess I got so much to talk about that's really annoying, and I really want to talk about it, and I really want to say what I want to say. Hey, boss lady. Boss lady is on. My sisters are on. They're on Facebook. So hey to the pretty Stampede. But I am trying to get the link for the other young lady. So let me see if I can get the link. Oh, it says save the video. How do I share the video? Oh, copy the link. Okay. So with that being said, I'm coming back to our sponsors. Once again, I do apologize. Y'all know my multitasking skills suck. So with that being said, I'm about done doing that. All right. So I am done with my multitasking. So yes, I have shared the link with my TPS family. For those of you guys who are already on, once again, shout out to my TPS family. Girl, we had an amazing time. Yesterday we went to Fair Jones, little trail ride. So we're going to talk about that, but let me get back to these sponsors. Remember, guys, if you need any creations, any custom creations created, we have Kiko's Creations. Reach out to them. They can create anything to your desire of your heart. They can create anything, and they are amazing. So look them up as well on social media. Remember, our homeboys, JT and the Mailman, they out in Spartan, Georgia, doing their thing. They got comics. They doing comedy shows. They doing a couple of things real big. So hey, once again to everybody. And remember, if you guys need to lose 5 pounds or more, ask me how. I am with TLC. I am a health and wellness coach. I can assist with that, as well as it's not up here as a sponsor, but Body by MJ. You can get your non-invasive body sculpting. You can get a tummy tuck without getting cut. We would have to do first a consultation to see how much fat you need removed, as well as how much tightening of the skin we can do. So I will put that information on for next week. Remember, but if you need to lose 5 pounds or more, ask me about TLC. I can assist with that. Sweet to My Soul. If you're looking for luxury sweets, reach out to Sweet to My Soul. They can assist with that. And I do think that's about all of our sponsors that are listed. I do want to add a sponsor that I haven't added to our list, but I do want to shout out TLC, our boss lady, Sierra Tramiel. She is amazing. She had a vision for trail riding, and we are currently accepting our Delta line. So if you definitely would like to join our trail ride sisterhood, reach out to the Pretty Stampede on all social media sites. I will post something in just a moment to show you guys how we get down and how we are fabulous. But once again, shout out to my sisters, the Pretty Stampede. Shout out to our boss lady, Sierra. Once again, guys, she has a vision, and that vision is amazing. So if you want to get on a trail ride, put your boots on the ground, honey, put your boots on the ground. I done messed my knee up trying to help a nigga find his drawers, and I wasn't even on my body. So just know, me helping the nigga find his drawers, it would have been nice if it would have been a real nigga to find the drawers. But it was the song where I hurt my knee. So once again, with that being said, ladies, I love trail ride. I love my team. I just really love all of it. There's a couple of things we're going to talk about, because remember, the topic today is users and abusers. So we're going to talk about a couple of things with that as well. But like I said, I just wanted to shout out our sponsors. And as you guys know, as always, what you're tired of. All right. So, hey, let me tell you something, girl. Tonight after the podcast, friend, I done got dressed. You can't see what I got on, but I got on the onesie. I hate onesies, but I got on the onesie because I'm supposed to go out tonight after the podcast. Right. And I wanted to not be super hot, because them hot flashes be hitting me, but I wanted to still be cute. So, girl, I got my little jacket. Girl, I'm putting my jacket on, girl. I had it on, but I took it off because I didn't want to catch a hot flash real quick.
Oh, I love that. That's that short one. Yes,
girl. Yes. Hold on, girl. Let me show you, girl. Let me show you, girl. I got my little vest. I got my little, so it's clear. You understand? So when I go there and got to search me, they can be like, oh, okay, waist is snatched. As always, trying to keep it right, keep it tight. But
cute, friend, cute.
Yeah. So that's my outfit. So
what shoes you see wearing?
Shoe, I just put my foot.
I couldn't see. You gotta remember, I'm not looking from a big screen. I'm looking from a little thing. Oh, the furs. Yeah. Good. Yeah.
So it's gonna be real cute. And if they talk about boots on the ground, girl, me and the girls gonna get out there and put it on and show them how the TPS way. You understand? Show them the TPS way. But once again, guys, we appreciate you guys joining our channel. Now, as always, we talk about this every week. So if you are new to our channel, remember to like, subscribe, share, and comment. You can go and subscribe on YouTube for free. That's a free way to support the channel. And remember, we're on every Sunday at 9 p.m. unless I got a trail ride somewhere. And unfortunately, I can't make it. So remember, last week we missed it because we were in Alabama. Amazing. I'm going to show y'all some highlights of that. The week before that, guys, we were in Pensacola, Florida. So Boss Lady be getting us moving, getting us going. And that's part of my self-love. So I'm glad that we talk about this every week, because everybody should have some sort of self-love language that they give to themselves. So for this week, friend, what type of love? Well, for the last 2 weeks, because it's been 2 weeks now. For the last 2 weeks, what have you been up to when it comes to self-love? Now, I know later in the week, this week, you took a little travel. All of that was amazing. I was able to see the pictures, the videos. And I'm just so excited for you because I probably wouldn't have never did that, friend. I'm gonna be honest with you. I probably wouldn't have never went to another city by myself, meaning to go see the attractions. Because I mean, I don't went to the DR by myself. I don't, got on a knife, got on the table by myself. So I understand that, but to actually just go to an event, go to, like, you wanted to go to the play, you wanted to do all of those things, and you actually got your ass up and got to where you went, and you had a great time. So let's talk about that a little bit, and incorporate your your self-love language.
Yeah, I wish I would have sent you some pictures to include because it was really, really amazing. So Friday, well, last week I went to Chicago, but I didn't go to the Wonder Museum. And Wonder is spelled WNDR. It's an acronym, and what it means right now I can't tell you, but it was just an amazing interactive experience. And like I keep saying, I love a light show. So a lot of it had to do with lights, and it feels crazy trying to describe it without showing the pictures, but you saw the pictures. So it was, I just really had a good time. I had a good time. I'm trying to overcome my fear. Like, me and Chicago, we not friends. And I always get upset when people make negative comments about Milwaukee, because being from there, I know that there are so many wonderful things and so many beautiful places and so many things to do in the city that get overlooked because of the negative things that get said about the city. So I was feeling like that about Chicago. Chicago is just a little too big to paint it so broadly with a negative brush, So there are so many things to do, so many places to eat. So I got on the train. I had never taken the train before, so I paid for Amtrak, took the Hiawatha over to Chicago, which was a great experience. At first I was pissed because I showed you I don't know why that bitch came and sat next to me. All these seats on this train, we got 2 levels, upstairs and downstairs, seats everywhere. And this bitch with a little kid come sit right next to me. Pissed. I was so pissed. But I was like, devil, you a lie. You a fucking lie. I'm going to move my seat and carry on. And so that's what I did. I moved and got there, and I was early. So I walked around just looking at stuff, going in stores, trying to get past the hot flash, because I had a hot flash that lasted. My hot flashes have been lasting. I'm tired of those.
Yeah, I agree.
Them bitches been lasting. They've been lasting a long time, but I have ordered some things to try for that. But at any rate, let's not talk about that. We're talking about the positive things. I also took my hematoma with me. Can you see it? You see?
Yeah, the little dot on your head. Girl, I was gonna talk
Yes,
shit to you the
girl.
other day, but I didn't know if that was sensitive. I was gonna say you a red
Right.
dot.
Yeah. So,
I was about to say, bitch, you a red dot. I love you though.
what had happened was, in my preparation for my trip to Chicago, I was in the basement looking for something. I accidentally snatched the light switch. The pull cord for the light came apart. So when I got ready to try to put it back together, I went to stand up on the chair and knocked the fuck out my head. I damn near fell out. Now, if I would have fell out in that basement, nobody would have known that I was down
I'm glad
there.
you didn't fall out.
Out. I wanted to though, because that hurt it. And it's smack dab in the middle of my forehead. Like,
that's okay. It's some Indian somewhere in there. I'm sure it is.
So me and my new friend Hematoma, I nicknamed her Hema. Me and Hema, we went on a trip. She got in for free everywhere. but, but we went. I wandered around in Target. I wandered around all down around in places and stuff. I ran into some people from the Nature Conservancy, and they stole money. Or I won't say they stole money. They finagled money out of me. Yeah. Because I donated. Because I believe in that cause. They were like, "We plant trees." I said, "I love that shit. Y'all gonna give me every time talking about you plant trees."
Good.
And then they asked me what did I do for fun. She called me a vampire. I fell out laughing because she was like, "Do you have children?" I said, "Yeah, I got a son." She was like, "How old is he?" I said, "He's 22." And she was like, "Oh, what?" I was like, "Yeah." So then she says, "What do you do for fun?" I said, "Well," I was like, "I drink, I smoke, I play with cute boys, the normal things."
Not the cute boys.
Cute boys, of course, you have to include that. That's a part of what, like when you having bad days, you think to yourself, they still got
They
cute
do.
boys. They still got cute boys. Like, long as it's cute boys, how can you be upset all the time when you can literally go places and they're all congregating together somewhere,
Girl,
like, and you be like, "Oh,
I
wow,
missed all
just a
of the
variety."
cowboys yesterday. My friend Mimi went around the back. I told her, "No, friend, you were supposed to tell me. You were supposed to tell me, and you did not tell me." But
No, she's not supposed to tell you. She's supposed to be selfish when it's like
I wanted
that.
to go see too.
Bask in the joy of the handsome boys, girl. What? By yourself if you can. If you could get around all of them boys by yourself.
All right. Well, I'm gonna make sure next time I venture out by the cowboys because I'm gonna meet.
Yes. And go by yourself. Just go say hi. Just go try to sightseeing. That's what you call it. I'm going sightseeing. So that's what I was doing in Chicago, and then I get to the Wonder Museum, and it was a great experience. And then and then that was Friday. So then Saturday night, which was last night, I spent the day with Alonda. We had a great day, and then I got ready for the drone art show down at Veterans Park. And when I tell you I had a time going to Veterans Park because I forgot where the hell it was. I'm thinking I know where it was, and I confused Juno Park with Veterans Park, but they're all right by each other, by the art museum, by Summerfest grounds, the War Memorial, all of them, they're all like right by each other. So anyway, I walked a long fucking way carrying a sofa bed.
A lot of cracking up.
And it had rained. It had rained, and so I was hoping that they was gonna cancel the drone show because it was in the grass, and they didn't give a damn. They fed us right to the fucking mosquitoes, and but it was a great experience though, dude. Like, I loved it. It was by candlelight. The symphony players were playing by candlelight, and it was just so beautiful. It was beautiful. It was peaceful. It was a bunch of drunk people out there talking shit, but it was funny. And it wasn't a bunch of them. It was just one dude, actually, him and his friends. They was over there, but they wasn't very interruptive or anything. But it just was. It was nice. It was just nice. I had a good time, and then I had to go back home. So, I caught the bus down there because wasn't nobody gonna be doing all that parking. What? No, not downtown. So but that was a hike. I ended up hiking through Oak Leaf Trail. Now I normally know where shit is when it's light outside, but it was dark because it started at dusk. I couldn't tell you where the fuck I was, but I followed but I know the area. So I just started walking. I followed some bridges. I ended up on Brady Street. Now, don't ask me how I ended up from the lakefront to Brady Street, but because I followed the trail, I followed the Oak Leaf Trail, and I ended up there.
Alonda said you left out the part when y'all went to the salon and your nails and your toes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I said I spent the day with Alonda. So we
Alana, why you
went to
not on the
get
podcast? I thought you was on there. What happened?
she
You back, friend. She on
was. I don't
Facebook.
know. She always doing that.
She's sending a message on Facebook.
She be bailing. She be bailing. We went to get our nails and toes done. Alonda treated me to my polish change on my toes. It was
So
so
nice,
nice.
friend.
We ran into Shauna's friend, Cornetta was there when I got finished with my nails, and I got Packer
That's
because
right. Go pack. Go.
because
Oh, what too much?
and on my toes too. Wait, I
Ooh,
got to show my
friend.
toes too.
Yes. Go pack. Go.
toes,
Okay
toes,
then.
toes,
Cute
toes.
toes.
So because this week on Thursday I'm leaving for
Hush,
Dallas.
because
I'll
you know
be
I
leaving
want to
for
go
Dallas
so
Thursday.
bad. Let's not talk about that right now. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. And so but that's part of also what I did. So my love language for myself, and also I I me and Alonda played beauty shop yesterday morning. I gave her two ponytails. and and this I wanted to try that sheer tint stuff that I kept seeing all over the place, and so I ordered it. But I ordered one for me and for Alana because I kept telling my friend, "You looking like Casper the Friendly Ghost. You light skin and you looking ashy, friend. You pale, friend. You're a light skinned girl. You need to know that you need Vaseline on your face." She was like, "I said you don't put no Vaseline on." She was like, "No." And I said, "Yeah, you could tell. You need to put. You gotta grease up. You gotta grease up." So I bought her the tint because I wanted to. It seemed like it would match her skin perfectly, and it did. It looked so nice. It didn't look like she had anything on, but it did look nice. So
You just talk shit and made our friend moisturize her face because she was dry.
yeah, but her face was moisturized yesterday when she when she came to pick me up. I said, "Oh, friend, you
She
moisturize. I'm
said
so
you did not have to
proud."
mention that part.
What?
Remember, look,
It was it was a part of what happened. It was a part of self love. That was how I love myself, loving on my
she in
friend.
here talking
Yeah.
about you didn't have to mention that part.
So and we went to JJ's Chicken and we got some chicken and French fries. Yep, we did that. And then that was before. That was everything was before. And before I went to the drone show, because like I said, the drone thing was at dusk. And we left early in the morning. We was gone.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you have.
And then I came home and I went to sleep. I was tired as fuck. I thought I was gonna go somewhere else, but shit, that hike took me out. I ended up hiking to the show, and then people down there was like, "Can't we just go across here to get on the street?" I said, "Yeah, that's water, sweetheart. You're surrounded on one side by Lake Michigan, on the other side by the water. You know where they do the paddle boats and stuff down by the beach, by the lakefront. So that's Veterans Park. That's the name by the marina, where the marina is. So the marina was on one side, the water for the paddle boats and fishing is on the other side, and then the street is on the other side of that. I'm like, no, unless you got a little canoe, then we could, cross right here. But no, you got to walk the long way. So yeah, that was it, and now I'm done. Oh, but then, but I wanted to. Okay, well, go ahead.
What was that? What was that?
Because I was about to say, because what I'm tired of,
Oh,
because
we coming
this
to that. Have
morning,
to give me 1 second. We
um,
coming to that.
I know that's why
Yeah.
that's why I said wait, go ahead.
Okay.
That's why I
So
said that.
that's amazing self-love language that you did last one, the last week, celebrating your birthday still, Once again, happy birthday to the
Yes,
Virgos.
yes.
Shout out to the Virgos for the birthdays. So I'm glad you had amazing, a week and you incorporated your self-love language. For me, this past week, I got so much shit I'm tired of. I really didn't have time to focus on.
But we
I
on
know,
self-love right
but
now.
so for self-love, honestly, I didn't go get no nails or toes this week because I'm probably gonna do that this coming week. Words of affirmation, you know, I always do that. I always tell me how pretty I am. I always tell myself, even though bitch, you play too much sometimes, you know, you be out of pocket sometimes, but you still got it, girl. You still got it. I have to make sure I always just encourage myself because that's what it says. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. So I make sure to encourage myself with
Right.
words of affirmation, quality time, and acts of service. For me, was within these last 2 weeks going to Pensacola with my girls TPS, going to Alabama, going yesterday to fairs, you know, his little trail ride. But one thing I am gonna say about fair, and I'm gonna bring it out. Yep, I'm gonna bring it out. So, you know, we have performed with Fair Jones and Tish. I love Tish. But this nigga got the nerve to say he don't want no old ladies dancing behind him. Is you Diddy, nigga? What, you want little girls dancing behind you? I'm confused.
Well, what is an
Well,
old
first
lady
of
to
all,
him?
our boss lady is either a year younger than him or a year older than him. So she's not an old lady.
But yeah, but you have to ask him what's an old lady to him. An old lady to him might be 30 years
He
old.
got a whole song, friend, talking about cute cougars and how he gonna get a cougar and how he howls on the motherfucker song.
That still ain't got nothing to do with what he feel like means an old lady. You know, boys are dumb.
Yeah, he dumb as hell. But anyway, so yeah, he dumb as hell. Yeah, dumb. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. But yeah, like I said, we had a good time. My trail ride experiences, I'm loving them. Like I said, the only problem that I'm having is when we left Pensacola, girl, I was trying to help the nigga find his drawers and I done messed up my knee. So in that, you know, I've been trying to take it a little easy because of my knee. Because my knee is a little wobbly. I need an MRI because I went to the ER and they said ain't nothing broke. But yeah, I won't.
Might be sprained
some Megan
or
knees
bruised.
and Megan ain't here. Megan don't belong. So, you know, I realize that now, and I can't help the nigga find his drawers. Not too far. I can help him look for him, but find them, I may not be able to help him find them, but I can help him look for him. So, you know, that was my self-love. Like I said, the last 2 weeks we've been traveling with my TPS amazing sisterhood. But yeah, that's for self-love languages. I'm glad you got, you know, some time in. I'm glad you represent the Packers. Like, go Pack, go. You know, that's my team. You know, I love the Packers. Green Bay all day. You know that.
And I'm looking forward because I got these overalls that I bought years ago. I bought these green and gold striped overalls. They were men's, but they were big, but they were so cheap I couldn't leave them. And I've been wanting to wear them to a Packer event, but I never did. And I bought these shoes. They look like genie shoes, and they got bells. They curl up on the top, and they got a bell up there, and they green and gold. And I was like, so they've been in the same bag together. I didn't buy them together, but I felt like I was gonna wear them together. So they together, and I want to wear them. I'm gonna wear them this week. I'm excited.
Oh, let's not talk about that because I really want to come to Florida. I mean, to Texas. Oh my gosh, I really want to come. I gotta call my brother. I still have to call my brother.
You should come. You should just come for Sunday. Come just for Sunday.
I have to see, friend, because I really want to come. Like, that's gonna be so much fun.
And then you can come and you can sleep in the other bed in my suite.
Oh my gosh, you making it so tempting.
Cause I'm already have the room. All you need to do is just get there.
Friend, let me see what I can do because I really want to go. Okay.
And you can sing like Too Short. I'm only in town for the night.
Don't get it started. Don't start none. Don't want to be none. Don't start one. Don't be none. All right. So remember, guys, if you need to lose 5 pounds or more, I'm here at the TLC products. We got our NRG for your energy, the NutriBurst, which is our liquid vitamin, and we have our ISO teas, lemonade, watermelon, tropical punch, and regular brewed tea. So we're going to slide past this real quick because I want to get to what we tired of. But we're gonna discuss this and we're gonna slide past it. So remember, menopause, hot flashes. How many of us have them? I do. Look at the GOG. What's the GOG? What's the GOG? What's the GOG, Yolanda? Remember, I'm reading the messages on Facebook too. But as I'm doing that, shout out to everybody that is on our Facebook. Shout out to our watchers on Twitch. I see we got a message on Twitch. So shout out to everybody. Shout out. Let me just see who all in here so I can shout out. Shout out to Sizzle. Shout out to Sapphire. Shout out to Shuffle. Shout out to Boss Lady. Shout out to, let me see who else on here. Alonda, Lynn Wilson. I know you one of my stepsisters. I don't know your name. I don't know that's your first name. I'm sorry. Please don't be mad at me. But shout out to all of y'all who is watching. And thank you guys once again for continuing to watch. But yeah, menopause, hot flashes. We have them. I'll probably get one.
Let's talk about it right quick. Because baby, look, this caftan, you're getting the French Riviera caftan. I put this muumuu on, baby, because I could not breathe. I had on some clothes. I had to take everything off. I said, you can't do the podcast naked. It was 2.5 minutes before it was time to come on, and I had to scramble. I'm like,
you know, I like a good, I like
dying.
a good muumuu, so I'm good on the muumuu. I love a good muumuu. It's open space.
Yeah,
we're gonna muumuu. Yeah, muumuu. Oh, what up, Josh? What up, Josh? JT. Yeah, he on Facebook. What up, JT? What up? So once again, guys, remember hot flashes, menopause. Make sure that you're trying to do something to help yourself, because if you're suffering like I'm suffering, I've really been talking about going to get hormonal replacement therapy because I'm really suffering.
Before you do that though, I ordered the stuff. I'm waiting on it to come. We're gonna try the mental chill. We're gonna try these other things first before we do that. We're gonna try.
Shut up, Josh. Talking about body hot over there, nigga. You better be glad you can't get hot flashes, and y'all do get them because my son done caught one. So when you catch one, don't be like that. He talking about not the muumuu. Yes, the muumuu. What up, Josh? Now, JT, let me say this to you. I ain't seen you shout us out on your podcast lately. What's up with that, bro? You know you're a sponsor. I shout you out all the time. You was on the thing the other day with your little comedy thing. Y'all had the mic. Y'all was trying to rap, nigga. You didn't shout us out. So I'm feeling a little certain kind of way because I shout you out all the time. Now, you don't have to do that, but I thought we was cool. Yeah. So I'm done with that. I know you out the country, bro. I know you in Puerto Rico. I'm glad you're getting some vacation, but don't do me because I don't do you. I shout you out. Make sure you shout what you're tired of out. I thought we were supposed to be comrades, bro. You tried to come on here the other time, talk about I don't never got time for you. You called me a million times. So yeah, that's all I'm saying. And I'm gonna let that be.
Get him, my issue.
I know you in Puerto Rico, but when you be streaming, nigga, you don't shout out what you tired of.
You can shout her out in Puerto Rico.
That's right.
You can do it. It doesn't matter where.
Don't make me, Josh, get somewhere with that. All right. So as we're talking, I guess because he done made my hormone, the hot flashes finna creep up on me. So if y'all see my forehead get wet and see this right here get wet, just know what's happening. The hormones are happening. And he told me to go back and look that they shouted us out. So I'm gonna go back and look, JT, because you know we love you and we sorry if you did. But if you didn't, nigga, I'm on your neck. All right. So remember, guys, like Fran said, try some natural reliefs first. Remember, I really don't believe in any pharmaceutical pills, none of that, because it always causes other things. So yeah, they may prescribe you this for this, but then the side effect may affect you in a different way, which is messing you up. So definitely try all natural if you can. Try all natural before you go, searching, giving the farms more money. So that's how I feel about that. Once again, guys, remember, we do have Team Talk I do have 2 teens that parents have reached out wanting to know exactly when we're going to start the teen talk. We just need a couple of more teens to come on, and we can definitely get that started weekly for the teens. Remember, that is a safe place for the teens to be able to talk about what they're tired of, and just to make sure, you know, that we have a safe space for them as well. Remember, guys, I ain't forgot. I know we've been gone. Scam alert, 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 scam alert. Remember, guys, be careful of scammers. Remember, if you guys know of a scammer and you would like to shout the scammer out or post a scammer, we definitely will post the scammer. We don't have a problem with doing that. So remember, if you're out there scamming people, whether it's women, men, children, kids, ladies, dogs, cats, if you want us to shout their ass out, we're going to shout them out. So remember the scammer. Let me show you the picture of the scammer, Calvin Jones. So remember, scam, scam, scam. This nigga right here, he will scam you. So remember, beware of scammers. We do not do scammers over here. And we will post it. We have no problem with that. So once again, before we get to the topic at hand, which remember, guys, is users. I want to go ahead and do this real quick and get this out of the way. Once again, shout out to the Pretty Stampede. We gonna go and do this. I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna share my screen, and as I'm sharing my screen, as y'all see, this girl right here, her name is Babs. We all know.
If you don't like me, why do you still follow me?
I think that's cute.
It's because even your enemies understand that the favor on your life is so crazy. Yeah. I don't want to miss nothing.
Right.
There are people in your life who aren't in love with your potential.
Right.
There are. If you don't like me,
it's okay.
If you don't like me,
we don't care nothing about that. But I want to show y'all this for real. Okay, so once again, shout out to TPS. Y'all know I'm gonna shout them out because they're my girls. We was on the beach. Y'all see us right here. I love these ladies. Hilarious. Definitely a sisterhood. Definitely, like I say, I love them. But remember, guys, we own no rights to any music whatsoever. But I just want to show y'all what we was doing yesterday. What we
no haters on blunt. Step left, step right, all in the church. When I put my chains on, then I'ma keep on stepping on the turn. Check out the line, then step I learn. Do step no haters on blunt. Step left, step right, all in the church. When I put my chains on, then I put my reins on, then I put my watch on, then I get my swing on, then I put the car, ride the horse, it's a theme song. All in the field, hitting the step, getting rained on. I'ma step to the front, I'ma step to the back, I'ma spin to the right, I'ma walk to the left, I'ma get low with it. Hey, I'ma take a bad bitch to the floor with me, bitch. Now step, now step, now turn, come on. 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 Keep up right, but I'ma keep on stepping. Come on. My reins on, then I put my watch on.
That's just us. We're booking if you want to get us to perform.
The music was up louder than your voice.
Really?
Follow me, follow me.
This stuff on the beat.
Follow me, yeah. Follow me. I'm hoping to see the day when my people can all relate.
So once again, guys, we just always having fun. Like I said, we're accepting new members. Just make sure you reach out to TPS. This is the last one I'm gonna share. All right. So once again, that's TPS. Those are my licenses, everything that we doing community-wise, all of that. So now to what we came here for. Now to what we want to talk about. So let's talk about it. So we want to talk about what we're tired of in users and abusers. So me personally, I want to talk about people who just think they can do what they want to do in your house and say and act and use your address and don't even ask you, apply for credit cards and then look at you like you crazy. And people don't understand when you snap the fuck out, then they don't understand, well, damn, what happened? Well, what are you doing? Let's look in the mirror. Let's turn it around. You understand? Let me tell y'all something. My baby daddy been down here since the 1st of September. And me and my baby daddy was very cool and very close until his ass got here. He done ruined his car, crashing into my neighbor's mailbox, not paying attention. So now you done destroyed this damn Range Rover that cost over $100,000, nigga. I ain't trying to put all your shit out there, but you about to get a one-way ticket.
How you gonna say I ain't trying to put no shit out there while putting this shit out there?
But I'm tired, like.
But we're talking about what you're tired of.
That's
So
what I'm
keep
tired
going.
of. I'm tired of people using and abusing. I'm tired of people because I got the medicine and they want the medicine and then they want me to give it to them and then they don't want to pay the money and then when they be like, well, can I get my money because you asked for the medicine? Then you want to look at me like I'm crazy. I just want to understand now if I continue to be as kind as I am because I'm very kind, and then when my fuse gets lit and it fucking explodes, and then you wonder why, and then you don't turn around and look at yourself and say, well, damn, I've been doing all of this. Let me stop doing this. Because today, the devil was busy today. I was trying to make it to church, and I couldn't even make it to church because there was an accident right here, and there was an accident when I went the other way. So I had to turn it online and watch my pastor online, but it was okay because I still got the word and I got what I needed. But the point was, I felt like people in my household taking advantage of me and people outside is taking advantage of me. And I am the sweetest person ever and I'm the nicest person ever and I would do anything for anybody and I help people all the time. But I want y'all to see my face and listen to me clearly. Stop fucking with me because when the wrath of this bitch come out, you're not going to be able to accept it or like it. So I'm advising you now to get your shit together and do what you're supposed to do because if the wrath comes out, there's going to be no turning back. You understand? You ask a motherfucker to cut trees down. They can't cut trees down. They want to sit up and watch TV all day and don't want to be productive. You understand? I'm going to need you to be productive or get you a flight back to where the fuck you belong and figure your shit out. Because if you don't, I'm not catching no cases, but you're going to feel like I'm going to catch one. So I'm going to let everybody know this is what I'm tired of. I'm tired of people taking advantage of my kindness. One thing I always tell my kids, every action causes a reaction, whether it's positive or negative. Now, which one you want? You want the positive side or you want the negative side?
Right.
So you keep tapping on the button. And depending on where the tap comes from and how my days have been, you might get cut the fuck up and you wasn't even expecting that. So I'm going to say that to say this. And this is the last thing I'm going to say about this. Now, I love the ladies on TPS. It's a sprinkle of them bitches I can't stand because they fake as the fuck. They smile in your face. They walk around. They don't speak to you. And then when you don't speak to them, you okay? Hey, you okay? Bitches, you okay? Keep the same energy that you had the other 2 days when you didn't open your motherfucking mouth. You walk right past me and vibes, bitch, and didn't speak. But then you want to know when we go to Dudley's, am I okay? Motherfucker, are you okay?
So you felt me the other day when we were talking, when I was telling you, I was like, I'm literally saying good morning. And motherfuckers is walking right at you. Remember, I told you it was two bitches together. I spoke to both them hoes.
And then nobody say nothing.
Them bitches look through me. Now, if I would have fired on both them hoes at the same time, maybe then I would have got her.
You remember, no, ain't no future in your friend. Mm-hmm. You know, really, when bitches be pissing me off, that shit plays in my head instantly, and all I think about is my one like this. I had one of these on, friend. I had on a onesie and my combat boots, my Mary J. Blige combat boots back then. I had that on. But ain't no future in your front. And like, once again, I'm the nicest person ever. I'll do anything for anybody. I help people and I don't ask for shit in return, but don't try to fuck me over. Don't try to be slick, motherfucker. Don't try to do that to me. Because one thing you can't get past this one right here. I've been through a lot, learned a lot, done did a lot. And one thing you can't get past me is the fuckery. So regardless of who you are, just know I sit back and I watch and I see who you are and what you do. So stay who you are, stay what you do, and let's keep the same energy, boo. Ain't no problems, ain't no hard feelings.
Right.
But yeah, I'm just tired of users and abusers. I'm tired of people taking my perfectly mental health to another level. You understand? And people don't get that. So once again, when you think, oh my gosh, she's so nice. Remember, I'm a Taurus the bull, and I'm Pit. My name is Pitbull for a reason. So,
and ease.
so that's what I'm tired of. I'm tired of people trying to think they can get the hell over and they can't. And when I call their ass out, they don't know how to respond to that.
Yeah, that yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Sugar Plum. Hi, friend. Girl, you know they on the remember they on the Facebook. So we don't have nobody in the chat.
Oh
On
yeah,
here today,
yeah,
but
yeah,
they
yeah.
all on Facebook.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm tired of arguing with my mother, dude.
Yeah,
Like
I feel it.
it does not leave you with a good feeling. Like it just, even if she's wrong, even when it just never leaves you with a good feeling. I never, and my mama be wrong as hell. Let me be fucking clear. She be wrong as hell. Wrong, just wrong, and unashamed about being wrong. But it still don't make me feel good. Like, and I'm tired of it. But I guess it's one of those things that's not gonna stop because I, she is who she is. You know what I mean? Like,
well, friend, you know the struggles I've been dealing with since my mom has moved here. So I definitely understand.
right.
I definitely don't like the fact that you guys, did have an issue today. I'm just praying for healing because that's basically what we can. That's what we can do.
But you know what? Tammy had said something similar last week. She was saying that because we were talking about my mother and her siblings, and she was saying that they just need to talk and get. I was like, and I'm not praying for it either. You know why? Because that would be like praying for Israel and Iran, or Iran and Iraq and Israel to all learn how to get along. That's not happening. It's biblically written that that's not happening. God made it that way because they were disobedient. And we are watching in modern day times the result of disobedience before the eyes of the Lord in real time. Like in real time. They've literally been fighting since everybody was born, since before everybody was born, since before the platelets shifted and the geographic locations changed, since the dinosaurs, since it's just historically written.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah. That land was already predetermined to be for the people that's mad as hell at each other, that was all related and didn't know how to do what God told them to do. That's why he's, yeah. So I'm not praying for that. I'm just I pray for perseverance, and for God to continue to bind my tongue as much as possible because it get ugly. It get ugly in the field.
Oh,
It
I
be ugly.
understand. You remember Wayne?
And I be feeling like, and then every time we get into it, I go to sleep scared as hell because I think I have to replay in my head what I said so that because I'm trying not to be disrespectful. Like when they say, would you rather be right or would you rather be, I forgot what the other thing is. And when I'm already feeling like I'm right, I don't give a fuck about the other choices. I'm right and fuck you. But I'm trying not to say that.
Did you just roll your eyes up in your head?
Yeah. I'm trying not to behave like an insolent 2-year-old, but that's exactly what I'll be feeling like.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I get insulted, because she's very insulting, I think to myself, and this is why I'm fussing at my brother all the time. I'm like, stop talking to her like that. But she's very disrespectful.
Yeah.
And we're her children. I am your child.
Right. But I understand that, friend. Like I said, I'm praying that.
And then I think to myself, how devastated I would be if something happened to her. It's just, I don't know what to do with that. And I don't know how to, I don't know how to stop it from happening because, I can't stop it from happening because I can't control what she says and does. I can only control my reactions.
True.
And that shit is hard. It gets more and more difficult the older I get because I'm just like, bitch, I don't ask you for shit. Like, what the fuck? Why do I? So then I have to reel myself back in. Reel myself back
I understand.
in.
I definitely got.
And then there's the liquor store. So, because this is what I would like to get to. I would like to get to where I'm not like I drink overly. I don't drink. I'm not overdoing it with the alcohol, but I would just like to drink less. I shouldn't say drink less. I would like to not feel the need to need the drink because somebody done stressed me the fuck out.
Yeah, that's
because that is an immediate. That's my pacifier. You know what I'm saying? Like, whew.
I do know.
But let me tell you, today I fucked around and did what I did down there because I went to the store to get me something to drink. And they fucked around and had this bottle of Arbor Mist Moscato.
Friend, we used to drink that all the time.
Listen, they had this, not this, because they didn't have Arbor Mist at first. Remember, that didn't exist at first. That came later. But this bottle in particular is normally like $8 or $9, sometimes $10, $11, depending on where you go. But today at the liquor store, the sign said 2 for $11.99.
2 of them?
$99. Yeah, 2. 2. So this morning when I first went, I bought 2. But my brain couldn't let it go. Because after I tasted it, I had never had this flavor before. And I don't typically like raspberry. I'm not a raspberry fan. But this was pink Moscato raspberry. I didn't. But so I tasted it. And I was like, oh. I was like, well, let me go back over there. So I got my old lady card out. And I did what I did when I was down there with you. I asked them to put them in a box. I bought 8 more bottles. I'm gonna buy the rest of them off the shelf.
That's what you did when you came here. You went. All of them is still in my pantry.
I know. I'm coming. I have to drive though. I couldn't take them on the plane. But I'm going back to get the other ones, whatever ones they got, because I think there were like 8 more left. So I want them because when I want to have a drink, I want to have a drink. And when I want to take one to a party with me, I want to take it, you know, and leave it for, you know, other people who may not want something hard. They may want something light.
Yes. So we have some reactions. Sugar Plum said, good deal on the
No,
Arbor
no.
Mist. Londa said, what store did you get that from? So she can put something in her refrigerator. Josh says, well, let me go back. Londa says she's tired of being taken advantage of by her family. I got in the mirror the other day and practiced no. And then Josh said, what you talking about, mama? Sometimes you have to remember the actions that keep her busy when she was younger. People need some type of action in their life to get the blood flowing. That's the mess that creates them to feel alive.
Yeah. My mama actually has always been mind fucks though. My mama liked to mind. My mother needs mental warfare. She likes to do mental shit. She's always been that way. It's just I'm not a kid anymore. I ain't interested, and I don't play mind games. Right. You know what I mean? I don't do that shit. So
yeah, that makes a difference.
But I agree with him.
That makes a difference. I mean, you definitely know. I understand. Like I said, with my mom moving here, you know, I love my mom to death, but living with my mom, that definitely is a challenge. I haven't lived with my mom since I was 18. I'm 54. You know what I'm saying? So it's really a big difference. And you know, it done been a bunch of shit that I'm tired of too. You know, and I've had to have a conversation with her to get an understanding because, like I told her, that it's not gonna work like this. So, you know.
Right.
All right, Sugar Plum. You felt the way about my mom. Just keep asking God for healing, and it's not easy. You are so right, love, because I have to constantly pray with my mom. So right. A lot of people, like, I feel you, friend. You tired of, you know, like you said, Tabby made the comment, and even what I said, I'm gonna pray for you. And you do get tired because sometimes praying and it don't look like nothing's happening. The person still is doing the same thing.
No, it's not so much that I'm tired of praying. Like my biggest fear in life is wasting somebody's time. And I don't want to waste God's time either. I don't want to waste his time asking for something that no matter, in spite of his best efforts, nothing changes. You know what I mean? Like God places himself in position to help people get past certain parts that are difficult for themselves. It's for that person to recognize that that's an issue. If the person is not willing to recognize that what they're doing has a negative effect, nothing is going to change. And when it's somebody who is a control freak, the way most mothers are, I just feel like it's one of those things where I don't think there's a person alive who doesn't have mommy issues. And it's whether your mother was a good mother or a bad mother. Your mother could do everything right as a child. You still have issues. And as they get older, things still come up. You know what I mean? And it's like, I guess for me, I'ma just pray, like I said, to continue to bind my tongue, because I know she, at this age and stage in her development, she in her 70s, she not changing. That's especially since this is how she's always been. Yeah, she's not changing. I'm going to have to adjust myself, which is hard because in adjustments, that means you're gonna have to stifle yourself. That means you're gonna have to shut up. You're gonna have to suck it up, buttercup. You're gonna have to button your fucking lip. And
hi, my name is MJ, and I belong. My name is MJ, and I belong, and I understand because I've had to button my lip, and I go outside now. Where there was something where I didn't have to go outside, I go outside now. You know, where before I didn't have to go outside, I just stayed in my house. But for respect, you know, for my mom, I go outside to do my extracurricular activities. You know, and even though it's my house, so you know, what you say, Josh? You know.
But that's out of respect.
Change with the person you pray. He said, Josh said, this is a good one. Josh said, you don't pray to make anything change with the person. You pray for strength and guidance because the time will come.
That's what
He
I
said,
said.
the time will
Yeah.
come when the mess created becomes a memory you'll miss because she has no chance, because she has no change to look for.
Yeah. When that time come, I'm not gonna miss that though.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you
I promise
that's
you, I'm
one
not gonna
that's
miss
something
that.
about me too. I definitely won't miss that. I definitely won't miss that. I mean,
I'm gonna miss my mama, but I won't miss that bullshit that go with her. I know how to love you. I can separate the two. I know how to separate the two. That's the struggle for me is maintaining
yeah,
that separation because if I don't, then I'm going to end up disassociating, and I don't
right.
want to do that. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to be. I don't want it to be. You know how you know people and they be like, I haven't spoken to my mother in 15 years. I haven't seen my sister. I haven't talked to my. I'm like, I can't. As mad as I get with my family members, I can't do that. I
Yeah.
I can't do that. Like I'm not gonna be able to do that.
You don't remember that time when me and
I
Mark
can't do
had that
that.
fight
So
and that nigga stumped me in the face with his boot? Y'all remember that time for grandma's
I
birthday
remember.
party? And we was fighting on the
I,
stairs?
I, I
You know what I'm
remember.
saying? So I definitely understand that because even with that, that's an offense never to talk to your ass ever
Yeah.
again, nigga.
How did y'all? How did y'all
How
get
did we get to
through
that?
that? Now
Because
that
I'm
I
gonna tell
don't
you,
remember.
I had to let him know, like, nigga, you snuck one in. You understand? Because at that time my kids were young. We were giving grandma, I think it was her 75th birthday party. I think it was 75. Grandma's
Right.
97 now. You know what I'm saying? But I
Right.
told him at the party, like, nigga, we got to get along for grandma. Don't say shit to me. I'm not gonna say shit to you. You're mad at me because I called you out for the bullshit you was doing, and that's why you wanted to fight me because I was calling you out. You was out here on that bullshit. You told grandma you needed to use her car, and I told grandma the truth, and you didn't like that. So, oh yeah, Josh, with the boot, the whole Timberland boot, yeah, man, that nigga had a whole fight. Me and my kids.
Did he
He
ever
did. He
apologize
did.
for that?
He did. But you know, it is what it is. So
Yeah.
yeah. But once again, guys, we definitely try to come on and talk about what we're tired of. Remember, if you guys want to join the podcast, you definitely can get the link to join so you can voice your own opinion. You don't have to come on camera if you do not want to. We can just hear your voice if you would like to voice your opinion. We definitely appreciate all the comments all the comments and concerns, and that we try to, respond to each and every one that sends us a message. So once again, we like to shout out all of our Facebook family that's watching tonight, our Twitch family, our YouTube family, our Twitter family, everybody that we are associated with, all of the streaming networks. We are streaming, so we definitely appreciate each and every one of you guys for that. I don't know, people probably like, just like Josh said, not with a boot. You got to understand something. Back then, my cousin was on some bullshit, and family is family. And one thing about family, you overcome shit. Now, if he would have been a nigga on the street, yeah, he would never be talked to. He probably would be limping or something of that nature. But the point is, you have to look at certain things and overlook other things. But now me and Mark back to like it had never happened. You know what I'm saying? But back then it happened. I love you too, Londa. Okay, let's see here. Shuffle say, baby, family or no family, if you're not bringing peace to my life, you have to either be
You not
removed
in
for
it.
the place or
That's
replace
right.
distance to where I'm only praying for you.
That's right.
And that's
That's
true.
right.
I mean, and that is true. Some people you have
Yeah.
to handle with a long handle. You have to just let them be.
Love
Yeah,
them from a distance.
definitely
Yeah.
that. Shuffles, thank you for that. Sugar Plum, thank you for your interaction. Josh, thank you for your interaction. To all you ladies, Londa, thank you for your interaction. We know we love you too, Londa. Londa says she loves us. We love you too, Londa. To all my TPS family, thank you guys again for watching us. We definitely appreciate each and every one of you guys. Remember to make sure that you catch us every Sunday. What you saying, Josh? Let me see. I'll be in the city next weekend, Pitbull. Let's put something together. Okay, we definitely could do that. We definitely could do that. What you said, FK that removed? Fuck that. Removed. FK that. Fuck that. Right.
Like
cut
right
them
away,
off.
huh?
Beat.
Right away.
Beat.
Like you cut
your
off.
ass off, but look at you like you ain't even standing there.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at that. I have a better understanding now when people do that. I used to never. I shouldn't say never, but I used to just have a hard time understanding how people cut family members off. But I get it now. Like I get it. I get how you cut friend. I get how you cut off your husband. I get how you cut off your children. I get how you cut off anybody. Like she said, if you can't bring peace to my life, you won't be in my life. You're not going to be there.
Definitely need peace. And if you don't have that, I mean, because you need peace to survive. And if you don't have peace to survive, you're gonna have a mental breakdown. And who wants to have that? No, I need to protect my mental space because I ain't safe to play with, so I need to protect this bitch as much as possible.
I heard you say because you're crazy, and then you know what you are.
I know that I ain't safe to play with. So if you want to choose to do something different, that'll be on you. I mean, it is what it is. So as everybody knows, who knows me, I'm the sweetest ever. Will do anything for you, to shirt off my back and all of that. But if you fuck me over or you do me dirty, bitch, these horns of the bull are coming out, and the pit from the bull is coming out, and it's gonna we knuckling up. I have no problem. It is what it is. It'll tongue lash however you want it to be. But just remember where this came from, because this had to be a push of a button. It ain't just coming out just to start off. That ain't me. That definitely ain't me. Said kick me with a damn boot and I'm removing.
Hey, listen. You strong, baby. But that had probably a lot of family intervention going on. I'm sure people was talking to both of y'all.
Girl, it was horrible because grandma then grabbed the nigga by the and he done fell down the stairs. Grandma said to this day, I could have broke his neck. Oh my gosh, I could have broke his neck. Well, nigga, that's what you get. So it is what it is. But I love my family. I don't like part of them niggas, but I love them. And as you know, we talk about family here. We love family here. And we talk about what we're tired of. So for those of you guys who missed what we did talk about, we talked about users and abusers and how people use you and use you up and think they slick about that shit and try to get over and talk to you any kind of way, and you're an adult and think they can say whatever the hell they want to say and you don't respond. Well, just remember, every action causes a reaction, whether it's positive or negative. And you never know what type of person that person is having, what type of day they're having. So you may catch it on some shit they don't have nothing to do with you. So just remember how you talk to people and how you treat them, because you may not like what the outcome and the response will be. So, we're getting ready to end up, guys. Okay, Josh would say, I pray to be unbothered and my patience to be stronger than my thoughts and my actions. Amen for that, because I agree with that. Amen for that, Josh. And we appreciate all of y'all kind words, like for real. But as y'all know, we are coming to the end of the podcast. Remember that you can catch us next week, Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we will be back. Once again, we thank everybody who came up and showed out the comments. Remember, we'll be back every Sunday. You can follow us at What You Tired Of. You can follow us on just about every social media site. But as always, friend, I hope you have an amazing week. Got that ugly ass face, stupid. I hope you have an amazing week. I hope that whatever your heart's desire, you get that. But I'm going to look into the flight for the Packers game so we can see. Hey, we might mess around and do the podcast from that bitch and figure it out.
Right, that'll be cool though. That'll be cool because it gotta be cheap. You a hop, skip, and a jump away. You're already
Yeah, I'm
down
gonna look
there.
at it. I know we do have a trail ride. I just got to see. I haven't slapped anyone in years. Josh talking about he ain't slapped nobody in years. He's stupid. We don't need you slapping nobody, JT.
And tell them let's
Yeah,
keep that. Let's
that's
keep
right.
that positive record
Thundercat said, let's
going.
keep that
Let's
going.
keep
Let's
that
keep that.
positive
Let's
record.
keep that trend going. No slapping anybody. No, sir. You know you're in the military. We
Please.
thank you for your service. We thank all of you for your service that have served in the military. But yeah, Josh, you crazy. That's the problem. Shuffle's talking about that's the problem. I haven't slapped anyone. Yeah, that's the problem. Girl, he don't need to slap nobody. He don't need to slap nobody. He need to stay calm. He need to stay relaxed. He need to be at peace. Just what he said. He prayed for his peace. That's what he need to stay at, because he is a Marine and he is not playing with it. Okay, so we're gonna keep it at that. So as always, friends, you're making faces in the background because I've been looking another way because I don't know what you up to.
No, I'm just
Bitch, you think it's small.
I'm like,
You
let's
need to be
wrap it up.
thinking
Let's
big.
go.
You need to be
Think it's
thinking
small.
big, bitch.
My phone
You
died.
need to be thinking big, bitch. Think big, bitch.
So as we go, guys, remember to have an amazing week.
Bitch, you think bitch, you think it's
Remember to have an amazing week. Remember that we love you and there's nothing that you can do about it. Remember to be intentional on purpose. And as always, catch us every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as this is our going out for you new members, you new subscribers, we always want you to know, bitch, you think it's small when you need to be thinking big. So think big, bitch, and all of your dreams will come true. And as we end out, once again, we love you guys. You guys have a great evening and a great week.
small. We need to be thinking big. You need to be thinking big, bitch. You need to be thinking big, bitch. Think big, bitch.
Peace, y'all. We'll see y'all next week.